Hi everybody! So today I'm gonna share to you how we get our visa application for Japan. For the first timers who wants to visit Japan, or for those people who wants to know how to get visa these days, because maybe there's some changes, I don't know exactly, but yeah, I'm gonna share to you how we get the visa application for Japan. So there are a lot of people who wants to go to Japan, right? So yeah, good luck. And then first of all, you have to have an appointment. Okay, so in our case, we booked an appointment in VFS Global. So that's an authorized office directly to Japan Embassy. Okay, but I'm not sure if you can still go to some agency that will help you for this booking or appointment. But in our case, there's a VFS Global here in Visayas, so we just go directly there. And I've heard that there are offices here in the Philippines, and there at Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao there are offices for VFS Global, and in Cebu, in Visayas there's only one here in Cebu, and then in Luzon I've heard there are a lot there, and then in Mindanao I don't know much, but maybe there's also one office in Mindanao. So we booked online, and then there are different appointment. So there's a premium appointment and there's a regular appointment. We booked a regular appointment and it cost us only 500 to 600 because this is only single entry. So it can differ also if what kind of visa are you applying for. If it's a single entry, if it's multiple entry, or any other kind of visa. Okay, and then you have to print out your appointment, okay, before going to VFS Global. And then afterwards, of course, you need to have a valid passport, okay? Before booking your application, of course, you need a valid passport. And then a photocopy of the bio page of your passport. And then also, you have to have a visa form. So the visa form, as far as I remember, we just like download the PDF file from online. I think VFS Global website, they already provide us the visa form. So you fill out the visa form, and afterwards you print out in A4 size. So to avoid confusion, all the photocopy that you are going to photocopy or print out, it should be A4 size to avoid confusion. And then next one, you have to have a passport size photograph. Okay, so you can just go to a photo studio and then you can say, do you have a passport size photograph? And afterwards, you just wait there for like 1 hour or 30 minutes, and they will give to you your passport size photograph. And then if you receive your photograph, then you can put names at the back with birth date. Okay, that's it. And you don't have to worry about formal wear because some photo studios, they provide you codes already. So in our case, we didn't worry about what to wear, formal clothes or not. So they provide code already. And then next one, you have to have an itinerary in Japan. So how many days are you gonna visit Japan? So for example, you're gonna visit Japan for 5 days. In day one, what are you gonna do? So arrive in Narita Airport, and after Narita Airport, you go to this hotel, and then after that, next day out, the address of your hotel, the contact number, and then the next day, where are you going? Where are you gonna visit? And then address and contact number. It should be detailed. So the office will need that one. That is one of the most important thing that you should provide to them. And then next one, you need, okay, certificate of employment. It would be easier for you because you just ask this to your company. Okay, certificate of employment to prove that you are working. Okay, that you're going to come back here in the Philippines because you have the certificate of employment. And then ITR, okay, income tax return. So you have to provide the ITR. I don't know what do you call the form that you have to provide to them, but you need the ITR. Okay. So, and next one, you need birth certificate and marriage certificate within this year or last year. It should be new. Recent certificate, marriage certificate if you're married, and birth certificate as well. And then next one, explanation letter. Okay, so explanation letter, it can be varies because there are explanation letter if, for example, you don't have ITR. Okay, so in my case, I don't have ITR, but I'm planning to have an ITR this year. And then I explained to there why I don't have ITR, and I'm planning to have an ITR. And then I also provided a photocopy of my earnings within 6 months before the application. So I provided a photocopy. These are my earnings that I can provide for my trip. And then at the same time, by the way, I also like different kinds of explanations. So for example, my husband's case, he explained that why he couldn't use the visa he had a few years back. I think around 2020 or 2021, he couldn't use that visa because of the pandemic. So he explained there why, okay, what time was that, something like that. So there are many kinds of explanation. Also, you can also provide an explanation that why Japan? Okay, of all countries, why Japan are you gonna visit? Okay, so it's also a good document that will support, okay, for this application. And then also bank certificate. You need a bank certificate with ADB. Okay, average daily balance. Okay, am I right? Yes. So with ADB, so you just go to the bank and you will ask to get a certificate with ADB, average daily balance. And of course, they're going to ask, no, they're going to look at your ADB. So ADB like average. So they're gonna say like, so you have money in your bank. So you always have this amount of money every day. So it's not just for today that you're having that money. Okay, so you're really having the money. And then also, if you want somebody to sponsor you, or you have a guarantor for this trip, then you can ask for their bank certificate. So in that matter, I don't know much because we provide our own bank certificate with ADB. So, okay, here's a summary of the requirements for getting visa application for Japan. Okay, so printed appointment, and then passport, and then photocopy of the bio page of your passport, and that's if it's okay, you can have it in A4 size, and then visa form that is already filled out, A4 size as well, passport size photograph, okay, and then ITR in Japan. Okay, so you can provide that one, certificate of employment, income tax return, birth certificate, marriage certificate within the last year, and then explanation letter if you need to explain something, and then bank certificate with ADB. Okay, so hope that helps, and hoping for those people who dream to go to Japan, this would help you to get your visa application approved. So good luck, and hoping that you will visit Japan in the future. Okay, thank you. Bye.